Microlabs Pharma, and prior to that I was working for ACC Cements. It's just been around 4 months since I joined Cipla. So basically I'm taking care of Unit 4. So let us start with the training. Next slide. Uh, Let us start with the definition of emergency. Emergency is a situation which possesses immediate risk to health, life, property or environment. If, if there is a danger to health, life, property or environment, it's an emergency. It can be created by an accidental release or spill of a hazardous gas or chemical, or fire or explosion, or accident or a natural disaster, or combination of the above. Basically, it can occur anywhere. So, emergency, if there is a spill, like there is a spillage of some chemical on the floor, then even that is an emergency. Then if there is a leakage of gas or chemical, leakage of gas in the gas bay, if there is the leakage of gas, then that is also an emergency. Even if there is an explosion, it is considered as an emergency. Next slide, please. Here are the 3 reference documents which are related to the training. On-site emergency plan. We are having an on-site emergency plan. Basically, what to do in case of a emergency arrives. We are having a plan which defines what are the procedures we have to follow in case there is an emergency. Then evacuation plans. These are plans in case we need to evacuate from the site or from the plant. There is a procedure for that evacuation. So we have that listed in the evacuation plan. And there is a SOP on emergency handling, how to handle each particular emergency, how to handle a fire, how to handle a spillage, etc. The basic elements of emergency handling. Preparedness comes first. Preparedness is nothing but being prepared for the emergency. Like for example, for fire emergency, we'll be prepared for the emergency by preparing ourselves by having a fire extinguisher in that place. Or we can take example of also a smoke detector. Having a smoke detector, having a fire extinguisher, fire hydrant system is an example of preparing for an emergency. Next comes response. Response is nothing but how you respond to the emergency. If people are trained in emergency handling, then they will respond to the emergency properly. If they are trained in first aid, trained in firefighting, then they will respond to the emergency appropriately. Next is recovery. Recovery comes after the emergency. Like in sense, we have our insurance companies. They will help us to recover. We are having insurance with some particular company. In case we go into an emergency and we need to recover, then insurance companies will pay us back to recover from the emergency. And mitigation is nothing but same as preparedness. Not much difference between preparedness and mitigation. Next are the types of emergency. It's categorized into 4 categories.